the Premier League teams had a terrible midweek in European competition, and there's been this silence among their fans, owing to the fact that there has been so much noise that the Premier League is the best, best league in the world, and they've been trying to water down, the effort of other leagues, like trying to the way they project the whole thing is not the way it looks. Honestly, I still believe the Premier League is the best league at the moment. At the moment, not that they've been the best league since football originated. There are eras come and goes. There were times when the Italian Serie A was the best, followed by the Spanish La Liga, and it's their time. Let them enjoy it, let them have it. But the way the fans are projecting it is not the way it looks. I still feel like some of the Premier League teams that had a bad night over the course of the midweek will still go ahead to qualify. Teams like Arsenal and Liverpool. I feel it's over for Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur. Anything can happen between Real Madrid and Manchester City. But I don't see Manchester City overcoming the 3-0 loss they had at the Bernabeu. I believe they can win Real Madrid at the Etihad, but not with a 4-goal margin. So back to it. The Premier League has always been about long ball, right from since I was little, since I started watching football. I became a regular in football in 2005. See, the Premier League has always been about long ball. Arsenal are just we're the only ones trying to play football on the pitch. Play beautiful football back in the days of Arsene Wenger. And that's why a lot of people are surprised, or let me say angry, that Arsenal have now switched to the proper Premier League style of long balls and aggressive style of football. The Premier League has always been very, very aggressive. Other league has been about playing the ball on the pitch, knocking the ball around, trying to find spaces in smaller pockets, in tight spaces. They try to create out something, but the Premier League is not like that. They are very, very direct, very, very aggressive, long balls, anything just to score goals. The Premier League has always been like that. Back in the days of Mourinho for Chelsea, if Peter Cech receives the ball, he launches it back down to, what's this guy's name? Sean Wright-Phillips. Either Sean Wright-Phillips or Damien Duff. If you remember Chelsea of 2004, they will just pull the cross. They have Drogba, they have Kezman or Hernan Crespo. They will just cross the ball. That has been the Premier League pattern. The Liverpool of Rafa Benitez. The Bolton Wanderers of Sam Allardyce. Blackburn Rovers, Stoke City. It has always been like that for the Premier League. They have more investors. They put in more money. In La Liga, it will be very difficult for a club like Barcelona, Valencia, Atletico Madrid to sign player of 120 million pounds or 120 million euros. It's almost impossible. Only Real Madrid can pull that off. So how do they compete? So for now, the Premier League is the best league in the world, but the way they are projecting it, the way their fans is projecting, is not what it looks like. Tactically, other leagues are better than Premier League in playing football. We saw it. We see the way Bode Glimt play. They knock the ball around, play beautiful football. The Premier League is, how many teams in the Premier League can play beautiful football? Apart from Man City at the moment. So the way they are projecting it is not the way it looks. They have a lot of sponsors for now, and the punditry, the commentary, the fans, everything, it's very interesting to see. It's very interesting to watch. The way they are projecting it is not just the way it looks. Let them just enjoy the form for now, but the era will still come and go. Another league will still take over. It's just a football thing. It's just a football thing. The fact that about 6 of them qualified for the knockout stage doesn't mean that other leagues are useless. Or it can happen. It can happen. There were times, there were seasons where Barcelona, Real Madrid, or Atletico Madrid were making the finals or semi-finals back to back. So it can happen. Premier League fans, more than just stay humble. Be humble. Calm down. Calm down. It will still get to another people. It will still move. The batting will still get to another league. So it's your turn. Just calm down. Enjoy it for now. It's your turn. But you need to be humble. All this too much noise about, they don't humble una this week. But I still feel the EPL is still the best league at the moment. For now, they are still the best.